Hi guys, welcome to another watch review. Today we're looking at the Precista PRS-14 dive watch. Now this is a company that you've probably never heard of. The name is Precista, and this is a micro brand. These are watches that are put together by a company called Time Factors based out of the UK. And these are only available online through the Time Factors website. So this watch, if you really know your dive watch history, you may say this looks pretty familiar, and that's because this watch is a homage watch of the vintage Omega Seamaster 300. So it's not a fake because it's not signed Omega. It's signed Precista on the dial here, but this is a pretty accurate copy of the Omega Seamaster. The case is the same, the dial is pretty much the same, and the bezel. So just about in every way, it's very accurate to the original that it's meant to replicate, but it's not a fake watch. At least in the strict sense of the word. So this is a 40mm watch, at least 40 millimeters across the bezel. It's a little bit over 14 millimeters thick, so it's pretty chunky. It has a 60-click rotating bezel. It has a acrylic crystal, so it's not a sapphire. It scratches easily, but it can be polished up by yourself. Stainless steel case. It comes with partly polished lugs. This part would be polished, but the previous owner brushed the whole case. So, and it has a 28-24 movement in it, so it's got a good movement. And the case is made by Fricker in Germany. And they're one of the better companies that makes cases for a lot of these micro brands. So what I have here is the Omega Seamaster 2254, and I just have this to show you how this Precista is a kind of an Omega replica in some ways. If you look at the lugs, you can see how these lugs are the same exact shape. These are your classic twisted Omega lugs, and this is what the vintage Seamaster 300 has. And when you look at this Seamaster over here, the new one, you can see how it was really inspired by this vintage Seamaster. The big triangle at 12 o'clock, and the sword hands, the twisted lugs. There's a lot of similarities, and both of these are very classic Omega dive watch designs. So I'll put that away. Overall, I think this is a pretty good watch. They're not too expensive. So this exact configuration might not be made anymore, but I know Precista has something at least very similar that they're still selling right now. So this one came on a strap, but right now I have it on a NATO strap. And if you've never seen one of these before, let me just try to show you. It's very long and hard to fit in the screen here. It's a nylon strap. This didn't come with the watch. I bought it separately, and these are really popular straps that you can use on any watch. And it's a military style strap. And what it does is secures the watch so that if one of your spring bars broke, the other one would still hold the watch onto the strap. And they're just meant to be just sturdy straps, and they're also good for diving because if one of your spring bar breaks, your watch won't fall to the bottom of the ocean like it could if you're wearing it on a bracelet and one of the spring bars pops off. The whole thing could fall off, and you would lose the watch. So let me see if I can show you how these work. So a lot of people, they've seen pictures of NATO straps, but they don't really understand how to attach the watch onto it. So when you get the strap, it'll probably look like this. You have these two rings here, another here, And you can see how there's this little short piece. So I'm just going to pull this apart through this ring. So you've got this short piece in the back and then this long piece here. So what you do is you take the edge of the long piece in your watch, you put it through like this, and you pull it through the other side, and then you just pull the watch all the way up to the top till it hits the stitching here. And then here's your short piece. You take the tail and you just put it right through there, and you're done. And then when you want to put it on your wrist, all you do is put it here into a hole just like you would with any strap, and then what you do is you put it through these two rings here, and then you have this big piece of tail left over, so you fold it back and put it on top of itself through the rings again, just like this, and through the other one. So it's actually really simple to do, and now this watch is going to be pretty secure on your wrist if spring bar breaks are good, and you have this all doubled over to help keep everything sturdy and tight. So there's not too much more I can say about this watch. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not bad. Maybe it's that I know it's not the real deal, that it's kind of a copy of the Omega Seamaster, that maybe like subconsciously bothers me about it, and that's maybe why I don't wear it too often. Because I have tried on the real thing, and I do love the real thing. But if you really like that Seamaster design and you can't get a real one, this isn't a bad choice for you. It's a well-made watch. It has good movement in it, and it looks just like the original, so it's practically the same, at least style-wise. And it's not a bad price. So this is the Precista PRS-14 dive watch. It's available online or used, and it's not a bad watch. So thanks for watching the review, guys, and if you want to see more watch reviews, you can check out my